So for the Chapter 6 example, now that we know that we have the covariance matrix entered into Stata, we can go ahead and run our analysis. So we can go to Statistics, SEM, Model Building, and Estimation. And what we're going to do now is we're going to create our model. So we have 3 independent variables and 1 dependent variable. And now we'll define those. So the first variable we're going to call age. The second variable, severity of illness. The third variable, anxiety. And the fourth variable, satisfaction. Now we have to draw our paths from our independent to our dependent variables. And then we have to put in our covariances. And now we can run our model. And we're going to use maximum likelihood again, and we can go OK. And so you can see here are our path coefficients. Here are covariances, and these are the variances. And let's just see how they compare on our output. So we can see our path coefficients, 1.2, 2.67, or negative 2.67, negative 15.5, or negative 16 rounded off. Our variances, 84 or almost 85 for satisfaction, 87, 88 I should say for age, 26 for severity of illness, and 0.09 for anxiety. And then our covariances, 29.3 for age and severity of illness, 55.559 or 0.6 for, or 0.56 for the covariance between age and anxiety, and then severity of illness and anxiety, 0.61. We can see all these paths are negative. In other words, the older you are, the less satisfied you are. The older you are, the less satisfied you are. Severity of illness, the more severe your illness, the less satisfied you are. And for anxiety, the more anxious you are, the less satisfied you are. So you have this negative relationship. So let's see how this compares to our results in the book. And so we can see that our path, we had 1.2, which is very close to the 1.2 here. Negative 2.7 and negative 15.6, or rounded off to rounded off to 16. Now the other thing we can see is our error variance, and our error variance on the output for satisfaction, let's see, it comes up here, and that error variance, it's in this part of the output. Our error variance for satisfaction is it's 85. It's right here on this part of the output. Okay. Now one other thing in Stata that we would want to get is R-square, and that's in our post estimation. So we can go to goodness of fit, and go to equation level goodness of fit and submit. And we can see that our R square for our overall is 0.685, and if we look at our R square for the that's in the example, it's 0.685 as well. So this demonstrates how to conduct a path analysis and a multiple regression analysis when you don't have raw data and when you have a covariance matrix to work with.